In this video, I will show the new fruits from the update, but at their maximum rank, which is 600 mastery in Blox Fruits. So watch until the end to find out the true damage of all them. Guys, let's test gravity here. This will be my first fruit to use to its maximum potential. Its click with 600 mastery gives 4000 damage. What is that, dude? And just the normal one gives 2225. In other words, 600 mastery is awesome, dude. Alright then, dude. Now I'm going to use Z. I used it at maximum damage, guys. I have to charge here, look, near the enemy and then release it. It dealt 1000 damage. Wow, it dealt less damage than just holding the click, folks. The downside of holding the click is that it takes a while, right, to activate it. See? 1. Wow, dude, the enemy already pushed me. Look, 1, 2. Oh man, there's time for the enemy to get close to me, dude. It has to be like from very far away, actually. Or with him still, right? Look, 1, 2, 3 times. Dude, seriously. But really, Z takes longer to come back than the click. Wow, man. And there's also that other type of click from the meteor, so let's see if it changes. 1, 2, 3. Hey, look guys, I think it did more damage, right? Although I think it hit that guy. Oh, it didn't hit, because otherwise he would have come at us. Yeah, dude, this fruit is really strong. Now I'm going to unleash the X. My friend, the X is awesome. Okay, guys? Look at this damage. 8,000. What is this, guys? But it's because the X is practically infinite. This skill, guys, if I don't stop pressing X there, it will keep attacking. But in the slowest way possible. Look at this. Oh, it kind of slowed down the amount of stone I throw at the enemy. Look at that, dude. Will it ever end? Wow, he's even starting to miss, man. That's crazy. And look, it dealt 10,000 damage. Dang, this ability is strong. And this ability is good to use with the flight, guys. I realized this when I was playing. And look, man, you can attack move, right? Endlessly, dude. Well, it might be worth it to play attacking like this, but look, he starts to miss. Lots of hits, guys. Look at this. What's this, man? Huh? Stop messing up there. Stop messing up the hits, dude. Oh no, yeah, it's not worth it here. Not a little stay after you miss everything. Well, now it's C, guys. The gravitational prison. I'm going to launch it here and it did exactly 5000 damage. Yeah, man, this ability is too strong. Apparently Z is the weakest one and which doesn't help much, so really, man, the Z is the weakest ability of this fruit here. But I will use the F. The F worked. 3000 damage. Wow, folks, the F is one of the most overpowered abilities in this gravity because it comes back very quickly, folks. This thing in player versus player is very stolen. You keep attacking meteors like that and pressing F, man. It's practically a non-stop attack. So, it's really dangerous, man. You see the enemy here with those skills attacking non-stop. But then, guys, now let's move to the last ability, not with the gravitational force. Asteroid crash or crash. You know, actually, it is this skill here, kind of crazy, that gives a lot, but a lot of damage. Dude, it's almost 10,000 damage in one skill alone. However, I can still charge my skill. So I'm going to test it now, guys. Unfortunately, it's not even possible to see how much damage it's going to do to a non-player character. I think, let me see if there's a boss up ahead. Here we go, guys. Now we're talking. I'm going to do some attacks. Look. Nice, it's almost maxed out. Now, gravitational force at full power. Okay, I can kind of charge my ability here. Alright, let's go. I've loaded the C here. Okay, I released it. Look, it's going to pull, right? It pulled now. It had dealt 100 damage there at the start, dude. Let's see now in this maximum explosion. It dealt 7,000. Wow, guys. Yeah, this skill really increased the damage a lot, look. It's out from 5,000 to 7,000. Now I'm going to attack a bit more to fill up my bar again. Here at gravitational force. Here, guys, I just powered up the 5, man. I've held the ability here. Look, let's use it, man. The strongest one from gravity. Okay? Let's see the damage of this thing, man. The other one did $7,000 in damage. This explosion is probably going to be much bigger. And it did 8,300. Dude, I really think it's not worth using C here in the middle of the PvP, man. Just load the V. Look, it deals an additional 1,300 damage. That's a lot. Thing. Just the life of the character here in Blox Fruits already has 13,000 life points, man. Yeah, dude, this fruit here at 600 mastery is simply insane. But let's move on. And now I'm going to equip the eagle fruit. Here, guys, I've got it now. And bro, it has a flaw, this fruit. That's because that your skin can sometimes be deactivated out of nowhere. Yeah, man, I don't know why this happens with the eagle, but hey, this one has, guys, the weakest click in all of Blox Fruits. It deals 700 damage, look at that. Just the gravity click did 3000 damage, man. It's really a big difference. And if I charge it, how much damage will it do? 984. Wow, that's almost nothing as well, dude. It went from 700 to 984. Look at that. 691 and now loading. It was here, folks, to 984. Yeah, dude, not even. Good damage. Then comes Wind Burst. This one does 3000 damage. Now I'm going to use the X. But this one did 3200. Alright, this fruit here is okay, right guys? And one more then, bro. 3500. Wow, we don't even get close to the damage of my other fruit. Look, I'm going to start flying and it doesn't change the click damage exactly. But now, I'm going to test the V, the strongest ability of this fruit. So, I used it and it dealt 4200. It's expensive, this fruit here. It struggles to reach 4000 damage. Man, what's up with that? I'll try to hold Z here and see if it changes. Yeah, man, I don't think so. Oh, I'm gonna hold X again. X also doesn't change. Not even C, man, look. What is this? And lastly, the fifth ability. Yeah, man, it seems like we only have the click to attack the enemy. See? There's a holdable ability here in Blox Fruits, man. Now my last fruit, guys, the creation fruit. Let's see the strength of its click. Wow, I missed completely that NPC a little. Now I'm going to use the click again, alright. 1500 damage. But guys, this skill can be stronger if it goes like this in a zigzag, see? So bro, she's not that weak. Reading further, if you put the NPC against a wall, he takes even more damage, guys. Look, I'm gonna get this guy here for example. Look, he was hit the wall there twice. But what now, guys? Hold on, man. Look at the man coming, dude. Wow, get off my back here, man. There. Done, guys. See, he shot there. See, several times on the wall, bro. And when that happens, he takes a lot damage, man. It's a good strategy for this fruit to keep bouncing here on the building, see? So now I'll use the Z. The Z caused 3347 damage, you know. I'll even test it here on another one with maximum health, and it really did that. Now this one is the X. Look, dude, I'm even holding the skill here. It gave me 3500. If I hold the Z, does it change anything? Oh, guys, maybe oh man, what did I take here? But it's okay, right, dude? Now I'm going to use the C, which is the sword box. The sword box, guys, is really cool to use with F. Look, the sword box gave 4200. It's expensive. This skill is stronger. Here, folks, I'm going to use it again. Look, sword box. But now I'm going to charge my click. Look, man, I threw it right on his stairs. I got all tangled up. Oh, man, never mind. I'm going to use the 5 now, guys. And to V, I'll probably use it on the boss because it's a kind of hard skill to hit, man. And this skill deals 3000 damage. Okay, but what happens if we... Yeah, then, man, he doesn't... Came here on the side of the building. Dude, let's go. Get in the building, man. Oh, no, man, look. I'm gonna use the sword box now, along with the click, guys. Look at the... That's crazy. 10,000 at once. I think I can handle this one, guys. Use the sword box and the... Click, the guy takes a lot of damage, see? Well, I'll try using the Siri magic again, folks, there, see? With this ability alone, she can reach more than 10,000 damage if I don't. I'm wrong. So she's pretty strong, but it's very hard to hit her face. And lastly, the F, which is for building, and mastery doesn't change anything, folks. So folks, these were the fruits here, with 600 mastery. Dude, gravity is really strong, 8,000 damage, man, I didn't expect that. So, in the future, I think she might even become one of the strongest mystics. That is, if she isn't already the man, because I think she's like, behind yet for PvP, kind of.